Reg, dude, I've sent 2 emails to Don, he's not responding. He goes, that's not like Don, he gets back to everybody. I'm like, he's not responding. So anyway, I gave up. Ended up finding the location on my own and did the article. Then all of a sudden, Anchor Bay releases their Phantasm box set or whatever, and I'm looking at the bonus features, and it says Reggie Bannister's Phantasmic Journey, a location thing or some shit. I call Reggie up and I go, dude, what is this? And he's like, yeah. You know, Sean, let me tell you what happened, bro. Yeah. You guys know Reggie, that's the Reg man. And he's like, Don called me up, and he said, hey, Reg, if you want to do this, and I'm like, oh, man, bro. And I go, dude, I get it. Everybody's got to work. And in a nutshell, I think he was like, hey, that's a good idea. No wonder he didn't reply. No proof I gave him the idea. But anyway, so I was a little bitter, but then come to find out they only released it on the foreign version and it didn't make the American release. So I was like, yes! Fuck you! Anyway, and to be honest with you, I just heard that on the new Halloween 35th release from Anchor Bay, there's something called Halloween on Location. I have nothing to do with that. So, and I offered them the uncut Horror's Hallowed Grounds that we put on 25 Years of Terror. There was like an extra 8 minutes, and I said, hey, you guys can have it, I didn't want anything for it, just, it's done, take it. They're like, oh, we'll pass. Now I know why they passed. But anyway, that is what it is. But as far as, Phantasm would be one I'd love to do a good episode on. Poltergeist, because it's a favorite of mine. Exorcist, But what really gets me off is finding these hard to find locations. Like there's so many people doing this now. There's a lot of fans are got their own little sites and doing things like this. Oh, Trace. That part 1 episode I did was great, though, right?
Let's see you in the alley.
Okay. I just got owned by Freddy Krueger. Things could be worse, right? Shit, I don't even know what I was talking about. Question? Yes, sir.
Other than Chainsaw Massacre, are there any other ones that you filmed that you haven't released?
Okay, yeah, he was asking, other than Texas Chainsaw Massacre, are there any episodes I have filmed and not released? If you didn't know, yes, I did a Texas Chainsaw Massacre episode. Just did it because it was convenient at the time. And, dude, I got fucking 7 minutes, bro. 7 minutes, bro. Wrap it up, Mr. Hamilton. That one, I'm probably just gonna put it online. It was pretty crude. It was the 2nd episode we ever did, and we just did it kind of for ourselves. What's that? Ran into the bowl? What do you mean? Pole? Bull! Oh, bull in front. Your weird accent. You crazy Midwesterners. There was an incident with a bull. We were in the area where the house used to be, and we're going through these like thick bush, and we're filming as we're walking, and I turn around a corner, there's a fucking bull, like full horns, like looking at me, like this, and then from behind a bush next to him, another one goes like that, and I just go, dude, we are fucking out of here. And that's actually on film, me going, dude, there's 2 fucking bulls, we're out of here. But we started shooting a Lost Boys episode, actually. And Corey Haim, who was a good friend of mine and one of my clients, I brought him to this convention years ago. He was on board to do it. He was psyched to do it. And, you know, we shot, I didn't shoot with him, unfortunately. I shot the cave location. And then, you know, he passed and just kind of felt like, fuck, I don't really want to do it now, you know. So, unfortunately, yeah, we actually started filming a Phantasm episode at one point. Got like 1 or 2 locations and then moved on to something else. I guess I should do one more question. Then I got 5. Last question, anybody? Come on, now it's on the spot. Yes?
Okay, so out of your entire career, has there been, and if I miss this question, forgive me, and
Okay.
we'll just...
That's right, you've been drinking, I can tell.
What has been your all-time favorite moment out of everything you've done?
Out of everything I've done, like including conventions
your
and
one
everything?
moment where you're like, that was the most epic thing that's happened.
You know what? I'm a pretty lucky horror nerd. I mean, I sit down and sometimes I think back to the shit that I've done, you know, like, not shit I've done, but experiences I've had, you know, situations I've dumb lucked myself into. And it just blows my mind. I mean, like, you know, I'll mention something in passing and I'll have a friend who's just, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, I would have gave my left nut to do that, dude. And I take it for granted sometimes. And I go, wow, yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? But I think of all the shit I've done, number one has to be just when I made my movie Blackwater's Becca's Pond. I was sitting, that shit, dude, I've had so many scripts almost get made and promises made and this and that. And when the whole Blackwater thing happened, I didn't even really, whatever, okay, cool, we're making a movie, great, yeah, all right. When I was sitting there and they said action for the first time, and it was like actors, sets, it hit me, holy shit, we're making a movie, we're really doing it. At that moment, that was the most exciting moment for me. It's like, wow, I'm really doing this. This is not bullshit, it's happening. You know, cut to 6 years later, it's finally coming out in fucking DVD, but, you know, but it was real, you know? And that was probably the moment. And, you know, if anybody cares, I've got 10 copies left, that's it. But it comes out everywhere on Tuesday, Blu-ray and DVD, Walmart. It's at Best Buy now, they got it early, and all that stuff. And I just want to say one thing. Thank you for not asking any Norman Reedus questions. I was waiting for them. What's Norman like? Really? What? Thought I heard what? Oh, and what's he really like? He's awesome. He is. He's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. And he'll be in HorrorHound Cincinnati in March, if you didn't know. Anyway, and they're going to do a number system there. No more crazy waiting all day long. Sorry about that, even though I had nothing to do with it. Well, I brought him. I guess I had something to do with it. All right, anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you watching. And special thanks to Robert England and that other guy I think is in the movie.